Hola mi amores, soy yo, Violeta Kitty, and today we're playing another round of Love in Deepspace. Today we're going to be reading Zayne's beach banner card, Runaway Waves. And as the synopsis says, I know that my summer with Zayne will never end. As you can see, it looks like I kind of already started, but my game crashed like in the beginning, so we're gonna restart the whole thing in 3, 2, 1. Our work schedules are less hectic now, so Zayne and I can finally embark on our summer getaway that's been postponed for a while. The Azure Islands is renowned as the sought after summer escape. It's only accessible by ferry, and we were lucky enough to buy tickets for the last boat for the day. However, getting to this escape isn't as easy as it looks.
Attention, please. We would like to remind all passengers that the last ferry for today has departed on schedule. There is no need to wait any further. Attention, please.
Standing at
We would like to remind all
the
passengers
terminal,
that the last ferry for
I
today has
can
departed
only
on
watch
schedule.
as
There
the
is no
last
need to
ferry
wait any
to Azure
further.
Island
Attention,
slowly
please.
floats into
We
the
would like to
distance.
remind all passengers that the last ferry for today has departed on schedule.
We're done for. We
There
missed
is no
it.
need to wait.
I don't know whether to blame the airport bus that got held up when we hit all those when we were halfway there, or 5 consecutive red lights.
I would say our flight that was delayed by 20 minutes is the main culprit. It's the root of all the problems we encountered.
As evening falls, I sigh while staring at the endless expanse of blue water. What a terrible way to start our trip.
Phew! Thank goodness the school chartered a boat for us, since all the ferries have departed today. If they didn't, we'd be sleeping on the streets tonight.
The university rarely organizes trips like this, but I'm pretty sure they planned out everything.
A boat horn sounds faintly offshore as students file past us. They make their way up the gangplank to the board. They look like students on some kind of study tour. Zayne and I are the only people left on the docks. Then someone who looks like teacher taps him on the shoulder from behind.
Whose class are you two from? Get a move on.
Zayne and I exchange glances, but just as we're about to explain ourselves, the academic advisor pushes us onto the boat.
I see 2 empty seats over there. Quickly now, the boat's about to leave.
Luckily, there are empty seats on the boat. After explaining our situation to the academic advisor, we finally find a chance to relax. Our journey to the island can continue. Sitting in the cabin and gazing at the nighttime escape, I finally feel like I'm on vacation.
Hey, what year are you in?
I don't know if you've heard that, but there was some thunder outside my window.
I always see you around campus, but I've been too shy to say hello. Who knew we'd run into each other on this trip?
Sorry, I think you have the wrong person.
Since we were destined to meet, why don't we...
We're working on a research project.
Huh?
I look up at Zayne, who has suddenly appeared. To create distance between the college students and me, he casually positions himself between us.
You still have to do research during your vacation?
Our advisor said our team can't go on holidays. Group activities shouldn't interfere with our research after all. Whoever publishes a research article as the first author in a reputable journal gets 2 days off. Second authors get 1 day off. Third authors get a half day, and so on.
Oh.
Would you like to join our research team? Writing research papers by the sea will certainly be an unforgettable experience.
The college student's gaze fall on Zayne's arm, which is resting on my shoulder. He tactfully retreats and waves his hands.
No, it's okay. I have to take care of some stuff. I'll leave you guys alone.
Once the college student leaves with an awkward smile, I tap Zayne's arm. Zayne, did you really have to pull all the stops for that act? Aren't you worried about your name being thrown around with rumors and gossip?
I was helping you get out of that situation. I also decided it would be a good opportunity to promote the spirit of academia.
Since we're on vacation, Zayne is dressed more casually than usual. He's also not wearing his glasses. This man was so jealous. And we call this casual. His bangs are damp because of the sea mist. They rest on his forehead to give him a strangely youthful appearance. You could easily blend in with a group of college students.
Weren't you the one who was mistaken for a student, though?
I see someone isn't just looking younger today. He's a little more childish, too. I can't resist running my fingers through his hair. It feels nice. I'm curious, what were you like when you were in college? Wouldn't you be the shortest one in the class if you started college as a 14-year-old? I used my hand to gesture at the height level while using my body as a standard. Maybe you were this tall? Softly chuckling, he gently takes my wrist and moves my hand up a bit.
I'm afraid I was taller than what you're imagining at the moment.
So, you didn't just skip grades, you skipped heights too? It's already midnight when the ferry arrives at Azure Island. We hurry to the hotel and fall asleep as soon as our head hit the pillow. When I open my eyes again, I see the summer breeze lifting the corner of the curtain to create flickering patterns of light and shadow on the walls. I have no idea how long I've been asleep, and broadly reach my phone beside my pillow. The screen still shows the group chat between me, Grayson, and Yvonne. If there's any updates on the results, don't forget to let me know. My text still has a loading icon. It hasn't been sent.
You're looking at your phone first thing in the morning? Who are you talking to?
When did he wake up? I push my phone aside and pretend nothing happened. I change the subject. The signal is terrible here. Nothing will load. As if on cue, the network connects, returns to normal before I can continue. The paused video suddenly starts playing again. It catches me off guard.
According to the reports, this new method utilizes evil technology to treat protocore syndrome, and it works by preventing heart arrhythmia. By acting as an inhibitor to certain pathways, it can alleviate paroxysmal tachycardia that's caused by protocore radiation. Once the treatment passes clinical trials, it is expected to revolutionize.
The news broadcast from my phone echoes throughout the room. It goes into detail about how the new treatment will influence and reshape exciting medical concepts.
Why are you still watching that?
I tried to mute my phone, but all the web pages I repeatedly tapped on when I had a bad network connection starts popping up. The final result of the clinical trial for Zayne's treatments are of great medical significance. That's why it has garnered massive public attention. He leans in and sees the countdown with the date displayed on the large font on the screen.
It's accurate down to the second. Online people truly care about the time.
Feeling like I've given myself away, I show him my phone. Fine, I'll admit it. I'll admit I'm still worried about the results. This new treatment attempt to use evil technology to discover a specialized catheters into the heart's chambers. They transmit energy to eliminate diseases tissue. compared to the protocore transplant surgery, which is usually used to treat protocore syndrome. Protocore syndrome. This significantly reduces risk of uncontrollable side effects. Countless patients' hope have been rekindled. We agreed to focus on our vacation, but I know how important this research is to you. I look up at Zayne, and he responds with a reassuring gaze.
Every new treatment must go through the same complex process before it can be officially implemented. The necessary preparations have been completed. All we can do...
Oh, sorry. All we can do now is wait.
The necessary preparations have been completed. All we can do now is wait.
He takes his phone and turns off the screen.
The results haven't been determined yet. In addition, our vacation has only just begun. If you keep worrying, you'll end up wasting your summer.
He takes my hand. He takes my hand and leads me to the floor-to-ceiling window. After he opens the curtain in one fluid motion, I see the world outside is bright and dazzling. Palm leaves sway in the heat while beachgoers stroll. They pause here and there. Everything is moving at a leisurely pace.
Life on the island moves slowly. No matter what happens, people aren't in a rush to do everything. Maybe it's just that tropical summers are always so long, it feels like they'll never end. Doesn't the thought of having all that time to idle make you feel more relaxed?
I tilt my head as I look at Zayne. So, where should we go to idle then? He gently touches my cheek with full palm. Just like that, the midsummer heat seemingly vanished.
The Azure Islands have the world's largest tropical zoo, and a chameleon that's as big as a small pine tree lives there. Its name is Summer, because it was discovered on the first day of summer.
Oh. What about our birdie Snow?
Do you want to meet it?
Mm-hmm. So handsome. Azure Island tropical. As the junction where the land meets the ocean lies a rare seaside zoo. The tropical monsoon has made the air humid, and our surroundings are teeming with life. Zayne and I navigate through massive green foliage while waves crash against the shore. Captivated by the beautiful yellow and blue feathers and of the macaw, I stop in my tracks.
Watch out.
I look up toward the sound and see a dark brown blur leaping between tree branches. Then I see my hand is empty. My coconut water.
I forgot to tell you. The monkeys here are notorious for being brazen.
Even though the monkeys is already far away, I stare resentfully at its home, retreating figure. You think it knows how to use a straw?
Generally speaking, the ability to use tools is considered the fundamental difference between humans and animals. Unfortunately, the Howl-Ho monkeys around here learned how to order coconut water for themselves.
I watch the monkey sitting in the tree shrug. It sips my coconut water through the straw. A light bulb goes off in my mind, and I meticulously turn to Zayne. Mischievously turn to Zayne. I don't care about... I didn't catch that. What kind of monkey is it?
It's a howler monkey.
I still pretend I couldn't hear him clearly. A hunting monkey?
No, I said it's...
The monkey is in the tree letting out a ear-splitting, bone-rattling howl that merely ruptures my eardrums.
a howler monkey. It's a monkey that howls.
I didn't hear you because of how loud it was. Can you repeat that?
Oh, I get it. You're just messing with me.
Man. Still holding back my laughter. I take several steps before the oddly shaped plant catches my attention. Wanting to feel its fuzzy small pouch, I reach out to it.
Be careful. It's not vegetarian.
Luckily, I haven't touched it yet. I quickly pull my hand back. Before my eyes, the plant lazily yawns and spits out a small snail from its mouth. That was close. Zayne smiled as he picks up the warning sign that had fallen.
This is a leopard pitcher plant.
Since when were you... Since when were you a walking plant encyclopedia? Did you secretly memorize all bounty textbooks? Botany textbooks or something? It was a joke, but he nods earnestly.
When I was little, my parents were often away on business trips. They were worried I'd be bored at home, so they got me an annual membership card for a bookstore. Back then, I loved flipping through massive encyclopedias and memorizing all the plant and animal names in them.
Zayne looks at me, and a childlike innocence briefly appears in his eyes. Oh. Ooh, he looks very handsome in that pit. Just like that, my gaze is drawn to him. It's amazing to think about how you went from a little kid who loves encyclopedias to a man standing before me. Tell me more about that part of your life I wasn't there for.
Okay,
He smiles and takes my hand.
let's go. Summer is waiting for you in the exhibition hall up ahead. Although chameleons are insectivorous, their favorite food is carrots. I learned that from a reliable source.
And yet, you hate carrots. You see, it's already dusk when we leave. The zoo is right next to the sea, so the fine sand and blue ocean appears before us after we walk for a while, or a bit. People are setting up stalls that sells food on the beach. One of them catches my eye. It sells tropical fruits. How could there be 5 or 6 varieties of guava? They came in different colors and shapes too. We have a lot to choose from. Zayne picks up pink guava and weighs it in his hands.
Do you prefer them soft or crunchy?
I'm sorry, what? I've never tried one before. Zayne brings the guava close to the tip of my nose. It smells refreshing and sweet.
Then today is the perfect time to try some. Guavas are a specialty of Azure Islands.
Zayne carefully puts the fruit on my woven bag. I grin as I watch him.
Why are you smiling?
I hold up the guava in front of him and wave it. Spending our summer here is wonderful. No work, no meetings, and no worries. It feels like nothing in the world is more important than finding the perfect guava. Zayne leans in and lowers his head to smell the guava in my hands.
Nothing ever did.
Meanwhile, I stare at his fluffy hair. I really want to pat his head. At the moment, familiar sounding laughter reaches my ears. It's the group of college students from yesterday.
Oh, what a coincidence. Nice to see you two again. The bar by the beach is showing an outdoor movie tonight. Do you want to watch it with us?
I slowly turn to Zayne and he nods. As planned, we arrived at the beach after nightfall. The screen has already been set up on the beach for the outdoor movie. It's playing a romantic art house film. Someone is selling homemade lemonade, sugar carbonated water, and fresh cut lemons sit on their table.
Excuse me. May I mix my own drink?
I bet he froze it. We bent into the crowd. No, we blend into the crowd. The night breeze accompanies us as we sip the special ice soda Zayne mixed by the shore. The ingredients were simple, yet the taste is surprisingly good. Time for an interview. What's your secret? He shakes his head.
It's a trade secret. I can't tell you.
Oh. You're so stingy.
I have to keep some summer mysteries. That way, you'll always think of me.
I look at Zayne. The night sea breeze gently blows across his hair, or past his hair, and the strands by his ears brush against his skin. Shouldn't I also keep some mysteries to end then? That way you'll think of me? As the night breeze gradually subsides, the whisper between us becomes clear.
I brought you to this island because I was here before. I visited it while working on my PhD. Whether it was watching the sunrise by the sea, drinking a chocolate milkshake, or having my foot pinched by a tiny crab while beachcombing. I wondered what you were doing during the summer from time to time, and if you might be experiencing similar moments.
He moves closer, his breath warm and steady.
So you asked the wrong question. What you should be asking is, what doesn't make me think of you?
Okay. Zayne, please. As he gently holds me in his arms, I blush. Not to think of it, we've experienced the same summer the whole time. It's just that we were in different places. I never would have guessed that you visited the beach. Visited the beach when you were in college. I always imagined you were holed up in the library. You were studying by yourself, too. Then clinks the glass. Then clinks the glass with me. He's 50% serious and 50% playful.
We both know that's a stereotype.
Okay. Talented students are actually the ones who know how to have fun the most. Or have most fun. After nightfall, the sea breeze becomes cool and refreshing. Halfway through the movie, the protagonist, now an old man, returns to the place from his past and recalls the summer from his teenage years. Maybe his life was defined by those few glorious summers.
I didn't expect them to still show the same movie. I suppose tourists always come and go, so no one bothers to change it.
I nibble the straw as I sip my lemonade. Half of the ice cubes still floating in the glass. How does the story end?
Summer has passed, but summer will come again. He must patiently wait for the next glorious summer of his life.
Appreciating the slightly salty sea breeze, we continue watching the movie. I glance at my phone. The image of a flashing countdown page appears on my mind, but it vanishes soon after. I wonder how he spent his summers in the past. Ever since we arrived at Azure Island, every day has been incredibly filling. According to Zayne's itinerary, we went hiking the day before yesterday, cliff diving yesterday, and today we're going surfing. Before I can pull out the map provided by the hotel, he already leads me to the equipment rental shop. What can't this man do? While Zayne is helping me select a surfboard, I notice how the store's owner is staring at him. Is something wrong?
It really is you. You know, it's been a while. I had to make sure before I said anything.
Long time no see.
Are you representing your school for a kayak competition again? Wait, you must have graduated by now. My memory's not as good as it used to be.
Taking note of a certain word, I turn to Zayne. My curiosity is piqued. I had no idea you used to kayak on a competitive level.
When I was in college, I attended an academic conference and participated in a friendly kayaking match. I represented my medical school and went up against Berzelius University.
Berzelius University is located in a country in the North Hemisphere. It's famous for its medical school, and the program itself is just as good as Skyhaven. So, I rarely develop. So I a rivalry developed between the two universities. I understand what he's implying and respond with a playful smile.
It was an annual tradition, but more people became aware of it as the years went on.
The competition between your medical schools has a history that spans 100 years. But the year you participated in was especially memorable.
Seeing my interest, the rental shop owner points to the post-competition group photo on the wall.
He led Skyhaven's medical school and broke Berzelius's 10-year winning streak.
Of course he did, Mr. Perfect. In the photo, Zayne stands in the middle of a jubilant group. He holds an enormous trophy, and the corner of his mouth are turned upward. He's smiling. My gaze splits between the 20-year-old Zayne and the photo on the Zayne. My gaze splits between the 20-year-old Zayne in the photo and the Zayne standing before me. It's like I'm seeing a double expose across time. Imagine you participating in this kind of event. It's as if I saw the president of the student council showing up at PE class.
A well-rounded education requires development in all areas. Besides, even class presidents occasionally break the rules.
I look at the various kayaks displayed on the rental store shelves. I'm curious. Zayne, when did you learn to kayak? Was it when you were a student? Are there any videos of that competition? I want to see it. I'm about to ask more questions, but Zayne leans in. He gives me a scrutinizing look.
Why are you so curious about my life during university?
I just want to know what Zayne was like when he was 20.
Yes, you're very eager to learn about the Zayne of the past. Are you unhappy with who he is now?
No. I fiddle with the tandem panel door. Zayne reflected and tilt my head to look at him. The Zayne who kayaks, the Zayne who befriends chameleons, the Zayne who makes special soda. I'm meeting all of them for the first time. He went to university at a young age and traveled to many places over the years. He must have experienced all sorts of interesting things, working on the same research topics since you were a student, returning to you had set aside. You must have also faced many challenges along the way. He doesn't speak, he just listens quietly. We weren't together for more than a few summers. So I want to know you spent those. Oh, I want to know how you spent those days. A leaf from the hanging pole near this shelf lands on the crook of my neck. It tickles. I feel a warm breeze breath up behind me. Before I can say anything, he's already moved the bothersome leaf on my behalf.
I'd like to take you somewhere while we're surfing.
Oh. After leaving the rental shop, Zayne carries the surfboard under his arm as we walk along the sandy path. So, is this path we want to take? So, is this place you want to take me? The hidden behind the waves? Noticing my obvious curiosity, he purposefully doesn't answer me directly.
I used to surf back then. Whenever I felt overwhelmed, I'd go out to sea for a while.
Oh, excuse me. Of course he surfs. All these men are too perfect. I swear to goodness. Mary Sue's and Gary Lou's all over the place.
What it was didn't matter. Everything simply became a drop in the ocean. Insignificant.
Of course. We carry our shoes in our hands, and our feet sink into the fine, like gold sand. It's hard for me to imagine that. Zayne looks at me. To be more specific, I can't imagine what could have upset you so much that you needed an intense sport like surfing to vent. You're always appeared calm and controlled of the situation. We're almost at the beach. The endless azure sea stretches before us as Zayne turns his head. Brilliant sunlight illuminates his face.
If you had seen me in such a disheveled state, the old Zayne would have been embarrassed.
No, I don't think so. I meet his gaze and deliberately draw out my words. What a shame. If we were together back then, I could have teased you a little.
Do you enjoy seeing me be upset?
Maybe. Well, I might have said something else aside from teasing you. I grab Zane's arm, which makes me stop in my tracks. Then I look into his eyes. I would tell you to surf when you're happy. Don't do it only when you're upset. The waves will lift those happy moments to their highest peak. It'll be like popping open a bottle of champagne. The sea breeze gently rustles Zane's hair. On this secluded seashore or shoreline, his voice resounds with remarkable clarity. The sweet sea water slowly rises past our ankles as I hear him chuckle.
Then let's treat this as us celebrating summer today.
Did I save that? No! Hold up. Hold on.
Then let's treat this as us celebrating summer today.
Just save that. Don't judge me. I like when they giggle, or laugh, or chuckle. All the above. As the water are about to come in, he takes my hand and leads me deep into the sea. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Yes!
The waves will carry
Okay. Okay.
us to that empty stretch of sea once more.
Ooh.
Use me if you can't find your balance.
Hold on to him. Don't you find that spot when you had gone surfing in the past?
Yes, a retreat from my routine. The waves here. Brace yourself.
Okay. What?
Hang on.
I...
Watch your step. Hold on. Can't avoid them.
Okay. Why are the waves coming in one after another?
Break through. Are you ready? I can't see clearly. Guide me.
Jump left now. You can use your evil like that?
Practicality is what matters. We're very fortunate that the waves carried us to safety. Your is the minimum requirement for safety, huh?
Oh my goodness. Twilight descends as the sun's rosy glow fills the sky. As we walk along the coastline, it's clear that the island is deserted. We chat as we walk. We talk about summer waves and what it he experienced as a 20-year-old.
I once visited this place with my research advisor for a medical conference. It involved cutting-edge technology and the latest research in the medical field. So we stayed on the island for over a month.
Oh?
After attending the few sessions that actually had substance, the rest were just obligatory social gatherings. We decided to skip those and explore the island instead. We discovered all sorts of fun activities, and surfing was one of them.
I turned to look at Zayne, the sunlight illuminating his profile. It sounds like you're the person who enjoys life rather than restless, silly boy who charged headfirst into trouble.
What if I told you I once ignored the weather warnings out of spite, and that I gambled on whether or not I'd encounter a storm?
Didn't you ever think that someone might be worried about you?
The water damaged my phone, so I couldn't really use it. And when I got back, I saw there were countless messages.
Shame on you. The Azure Islands was hit by a storm, and you haven't responded to any of their messages? I give his hand a firm squeeze. Some people tell me not to take risks, yet they secretly look for their thrills themselves.
Looking back, I wouldn't have acted so rashly if I got a do-over.
Is it because you realize that people care about you? He squeezes my hand and looks into my eyes.
I know that if I were to disappear again, someone would find me.
Damn straight.
But I don't want to make her worry.
You shouldn't. The image of a figure carrying a surfboard and running towards the sea flashes before my eyes. It overlaps with the Zayne at the moment. I have even more questions now. What exactly were you so upset about back then?
I was working on a research project for a long time. Its results were still uncertain, and it would probably fail even though the research team was close to completing everything. If the evaluation standards changed at the last minute, our work would have been for nothing. To make matters worse, extreme weather trapped me in a hotel for several days. I desperately needed a way to blow off steam.
It's almost like what happened right now. Zayne shakes his head.
It's similar, yes. But I've changed since then. In the past, I felt powerless when my efforts didn't yield the expected results. However, I eventually realized that it's better to focus on the present.
Walking along the deserted beach, our figures stay close to each other. He embraces me, and his warm breath dispels the night chill.
Although nothing in this world is certain, we can always hold on to the present. Besides, Now I have someone who's willing to surf with me. It can't be called storming off in frustration anymore. I can say I'm wandering around the sea at least.
I rest my head on his shoulder. And right now, us being here together, it's the one thing that's absolutely certain. It's almost midnight, and Zayne lights a bonfire by the shore. He sits on the sand to warm ourselves while we talk. Dancing flames, enchanting moonlight, insect songs that raise and fall like steady breathing. The summer night is tranquil and beautiful.
You haven't said anything for a while. What are you thinking about?
I was thinking. I looked up sheepishly and blurt out a random response. The summer night is so beautiful. I feel like it's straight out of a commercial, but it's right in front of me.
You sound like you're in a commercial too.
Noticing his gaze, I slide my phone to the side as if nothing happened. It still caught me. The week is almost over, and the results will be out any moment now. I can't help but steal glances at my phone from time to time.
Are you still worried?
I understand that the final results isn't what matters. It's the process. I'll admit I said some profound words, yet after a moment of silence, I can't help but look at him again. However, I still hope that luck will be on your side. It's a selfish wish, I know. Zayne meets my gaze.
Even if the results aren't what you hoped for, you still have a chance to turn things around.
He gives me a slight smile, and the flickering firelight casts shifting shadows across his face.
This is the research project I've been working on since my college years. Dr. Noah served as my advisor from the very beginning. There wasn't any progress for a long time, and everyone told us to give up. I stayed up all night one day, but the experiment still failed. At dawn, Dr. Noah took me out for some beef noodle soup. Maybe he ordered 2 more fried eggs for my bowl to cheer me up. I had already guessed what he was going to say, yet when he actually said it out loud, I was still devastated.
Place my hand over Zayne's before we move closer to the fire. Now there's a little more warmth.
I asked him if I should give up since he thought I couldn't get good results with the research project.
Zayne makes eye contact with me.
He said that it is difficult for people to tell if what they're experiencing will lead them to a different path or the end of the road. When you feel stuck, just keep moving forward. Likewise, things that are meant to be completed and people who are meant to be in our lives, they'll always find their way back to us at certain moments during life's journey.
I look up to see the pitch-black sky. On this deserted beach, every single star shines with incredible radiance. The nights deepened as time stretches endlessly. Then his voice finally breaks the silence.
After that, I still failed. I eventually picked up a research topic I had previously set aside, and that's how I made it to where I am today. In addition, we met each other again. Seemingly disappointing moments don't keep me from moving forward.
He's right. The Zayne before me is actually composed in countless moments. Actually composed of countless moments from the past. He's sitting next to me. We stare at the same starry sky, the same sea.
It's as if, after every brief separation, we treat it as the end of a story. And if that was actually true, then we wouldn't be sharing this summer.
I turn to look at him. The stars and moon have fallen into the sea, and into his eyes. It's like a butterfly effect. Maybe the water droplets from the melting glaciers gathered to form the sea before us. And those moments from the past have shaped the Zayne who's right in front of me. From that perceptive, even though I have never got to see who you were before, it doesn't feel that regrettable now.
Visiting this island is like meeting who I was back then.
The countdown on my phone screen is about to end. Our phones vibrate. The alert comes in one after another, but we don't care. The moist night breeze presses our cheeks as waves crash against the shore. We can hear each other's heartbeats on this deserted beach.
On this summer night, who I was then and who I am now are here before you.
The results are about to be revealed. It wouldn't be long until many people want to find Zayne, find us. But at this moment, that irrelevant outcome doesn't seem as important anymore. The night is quiet with just the two of us here. It feels like all our senses have heightened. I reach out and touch the area around his eyes. I've noticed how your eyes look exceptionally bright under the moonlight. He pulls me into his arms. The top of his head brushes against my forehead as our gaze meet.
I can see what I look like in your eyes.
Oh,
Can you see yourself in my eyes too?
no. Our bodies are... Our bodies are almost touching, and the warmth from his fingertips hover in the air between us. Everything on the shore and in the sea seems to ignite in response. Then everything seemingly vanishes. There's only us. We're looking into each other's eyes. You planned this, didn't you? I remember what he said the night before when the sea breeze accompanied us. Everything suddenly makes sense now. From now on, the summer night breeze, the scent of the lemons, and the sound of ice cubes clinking will remind me of you. And now, and I know that our summer will never end. Huh? Huh? Are you making meow? Oh. Okay. Alright, time to do the Kindle scene again, but this time I'm not gonna do anything. My MC is so beautiful.
The waves will carry us to that empty stretch of sea once more. Use me if you can't find your balance. Yes, a retreat from my routine. The waves here. Brace yourself.
I just noticed all his scars are on display.
Hang on. Watch your step. Hold on. Can't avoid them. We'll break through. Are you ready?
Not the look of someone in love.
I can't see clearly. Guide me.
Okay, now this is different compared to the other one. Zayne? Huh? What happened? Stop pretending. I saw you open your eyes.
I'm tired. I won't move.
Oh. Go on. You're not planning on getting up anytime soon? Why are you Why are you good at making things go your way? What is he trying to say? Does he need a kiss before he'll get up?
What I wanted. Wasn't it obvious enough?
Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's the end. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And with that being said, it's time to end the video. Adios, mi amores. Bye bye. Mwah!